by Elizabeth's to tell her how sorry I was about Jake and the way I treated her after he was born, and I realized I made some really horrible choices.
That was a long time ago.
I know. I still felt like I owed her an apology. It really wasn't fair of me to take out all of my insecurities about not being able to have a child out on her, and she was really very gracious about the whole thing. She said we all make mistakes.
She's right, we all do.
Jason, she gave me this, and she wanted you to have it. She said it was Jake's favorite. I guess he does take after his father, after all. I think if you had given yourself a chance, you would have been an amazing father.
Well, a good father knows when to let go. No matter how much you love a child, you know, there comes a point when you have to step aside and let them live their own life, and Michael's at that point. It really scares me. Michael's pretty much convinced himself that taking a job with Johnny is the answer to all his problems.
Is he really that desperate to be a part of the business?
He's so desperate for control. You know, Michael's life is really not been his own life. He's always been watched by guards. People always tell him what to do, and Michael thinks this business is his way to get his power.
Well, what did you tell him?
I told him that this business takes a lot more than it gives. But he's not going to listen to me.
Well, you know, I think you're right. At some point, you're going to have to step aside and make him learn from his own mistakes. He's got to choose his own path and live with the consequences.
I know. But he's just been paying for all the mistakes Sonny and I made for his whole life. You know, I didn't want to see that happen to Jake, so I tried to give him a safer life, but in the end, it didn't really.
No, don't you do that. You did the best you could to keep Michael and Jake safe.
It wasn't enough. I can't control what happens to them or anybody else. I wish I would have realized that. And while Jake was still here.